Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, and turn on notifications so that you will receive alerts when there are new episodes. Go get it.
That's what I tell them. I've been grinding for so long, I wake up and chase my goals. I go out and I go get it. Hot or cold, that's all I know. I don't succeed, then I don't breathe. Success, what does it mean? If I conquer all my goals, then I'm living out my dream. Dig deep, go out and get it. Success Chronicles. Compete until it's finished. Success Chronicles. Go take care of your business. Success Chronicles. It's deeper than just winning. Success Chronicles.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Chip Baker coming to you with another episode of the Success Chronicles. Really excited to have Miss Kelley Tyan on with us. A great lady doing some awesome things, and I'm truly grateful to have her on and share her story and journey. But first, I just want to say, Kelley, thanks so much for taking the time to interview with the Success Chronicles.
Oh, you're so welcome. I'm so honored to be here. It's so good to meet you. So thank you.
Yes. Well, let's dive into it. If you don't mind sharing, I know off air we kind of did a get to know, but if you don't mind sharing with the audience a little bit about who you are and your journey and what it is you do.
Sure. So I was telling you, I'm an only child. I came from very loving, faith-based parents. So I had a beautiful upbringing with them. And my mom, although she suffered with rheumatoid arthritis from when I was born, very much in pain her whole life, she always had a smile and she always kept her faith strong. So that's how I grew up. She really positioned me to be that way, be an overcomer no matter what we face in life. So as I was going through life and figuring out what I wanted to do, I was a teacher at one point. I went to school to be a teacher, elementary school. I liked it, but I knew I wasn't feeling fulfillment. So I did some network marketing, just trying to find where I belong and what I would really, again, feel fulfilled in. So I did a lot of network marketing. I did very well. I loved being with people that are empowering. When you're in network marketing, you're either climbing that ladder and making money, or you're just kind of staying in the same. So I learned a lot about business in that way, and how if I take action, I'll reap the rewards. And I loved that part of it. But I also loved fitness growing up. So that was always something I was passionate about. And I had a few friends that were opening a gym right in my town back in 2008. And I asked them, I said, I love working with women. I'm in network marketing. I love empowering women to feel good about themselves. What if I open a boot camp? And they said, okay, you can. So Chip, I didn't tell you this in the beginning, but right before I opened the doors to Kelley's boot camp, I was diagnosed with breast cancer.
Oh,
2 months.
Wow.
Yes, 2 months before. And it really took me by storm, because here I was, a fitness woman. I was pretty much, working, I was in shape. I was always in the gym and I thought I was healthy. And so it really crushed my spirits and made me rethink who I am. Why me? I had a lot of shame around it. And I had to make a decision at that point. Am I going to go with the boot camp and continue what I started and what I planned? Or am I just going to have a pity party for myself and stay shut down? So I didn't want breast cancer to do that to me. I wanted to take my power back and be an overcomer. As I told you, my mom was the example for me. I said, I'm going to do that. I'm going to show these women that if I can get through this and I'm showing up for them, as much as I was showing up for the women in my class, they were my motivation for me. So God put me there for a reason. I know it. I fed off them being there, me showing up. We fed off each other. So anyways, I got through it. And I was in fitness for about 10 years, leading these women and having an amazing time just coaching them. And then I was certified as a nutrition coach, so I could really dial in their nutrition. And we can work out all day, but if our food isn't great, it's, we need to do both things. And that was a beautiful experience I had. And fast forward, I knew we were missing the one important piece from fitness and nutrition, and it was mindset, because I had so many women come through those doors, but they were working out, eating great, yet they still were unhappy. They still were tearing themselves apart, comparing themselves, not feeling good enough. So I knew they needed more than that. And I wanted to be that person to empower them. So I wrote a book in that process. It's called Addicted to the Climb, because it's really a movement that I'm creating for women to stay empowered through their climbs, no matter what we're going through. We can't give up. You know, when we're working out and we're not seeing results, are you supposed to quit? No, we have to keep going, because consistency always pays off with everything we do. So I've now shut the doors to the boot camp part of my business, and I became an author and a podcaster and a faith and success coach, coaching women just to be strong and sound and have a sound mind and find their real identity, which I believe is in faith. So that's my story in a nutshell right now. And I love what I'm doing. I feel so aligned in my work and fulfilled in so many ways.
You know, what you kind of just explained at the end there, I call that being in alignment with your assignment.
Amen. Love
Come
that.
on.
Yes.
Yes. It's when you put the work in and you've grown through some things, and you've seen that because of these things, I'm able to offer these things, which gives you clarity in your life.
Mm-hmm.
I truly feel that it puts you in alignment with your assignment. And when you wake up every day excited to share the good news, huh?
Yes. Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. And that's
Yeah.
important. I think a lot of people, they're chasing, what they think they should be doing. They're chasing
Mhm.
something. They're not happy. They're in these jobs that really aren't serving them. They're coming home unhappy, and we have to be in alignment. And it takes a lot of prayer. I'll tell you that.
Come on.
Lots of prayer. And
Yeah.
I am a prayer person. So I
That's awesome.
believe so much in prayer, the power of prayer, and God will really align your steps the way they should go if you stay faithful.
Well, since you're going to go there, I'm going to go church on you too. And I'm going to give you a amen.
Let's do it. I love
Let's
church. I
go.
can be in church all day.
Love it, man. Well, just thanks for sharing that about your journey and your life story. But what are 3 things you've accomplished in your life that you're proud of?
Number one, being a breast cancer survivor. I'm very proud that I got through that. I overcame it, and I'm not going back. I'm going to fight till the end. Number 2, my book, because it's 30 personal stories I wrote to help people stay on the climb in their story, my personal experiences, things that I've been through. I've been through a lot of different things in my life, as most of us have.
Yeah.
And so I'm very proud that I put it to, I really followed through. It was 3 years I started writing, and I finally finished. It came out last December. So that's number 2. And then the last thing I will say is my marriage. I'm really proud of the marriage I have. We've been together over 23 years, and we have 2 kids, and marriage is not easy. And no one ever said it was, but again, I had really, really beautiful role models, my parents, and that not necessarily you can have great role models and still not have a good marriage. But I think just listening to my mom and watching her and how she served, not served like a servant to my father, but just the woman that she was in her marriage was such a beautiful example to me that I'm proud of the work my husband and I have put in, and we have a great marriage. So
That's awesome. That's
yeah,
awesome.
thank you.
Well, just hearing you talk about your journey, hearing you discuss the things that you're proud of, I would consider that to be hugely successful. So let's hit on success. What is your definition of success?
That's a great question. And the definition to me is being in alignment. Like, that word is so powerful to me. Like you said, being successful isn't about money. To me, it's not really prosperity. It's really about the impact I'm making within my family. The woman I am, the mother I am, the wife I am, really is the success. It's true success to me. I can wake up every day feeling proud of what I'm doing. I'm not perfect in any way. I'm not saying that. I make a lot of mistakes. We all do.
Yes.
But Success is really just knowing that you're in the right space, and also being alignment with God is truly successful for me. That's where I'm most fulfilled. So if I know I'm doing if I'm on his path, then I'm successful.
It's good. I love that. Well, what I want to do now is just kind of off script here. I want to throw some words or some phrases at you. And if you don't mind, just telling me what comes to mind or to heart when you hear these words or phrases. You okay with that?
Sure.
Okay. All right. So the first phrase is living and learning.
Ooh, I like that. Living and learn, it's ongoing. Learning is ongoing. That's how we grow. And if we don't try new things and learn new things, we'll never change.
Yeah, I love that. Throwing your home run here, so get ready.
Oh.
Addicted to the climb.
My favorite, addicted
Yeah.
to the climb, is knowing that with every mountain you face, there's always going to be another climb we have to take, or else we're going to stay in the same place. And every mountain we climb will make us stronger for the next one.
Yeah. So true. Learning those lessons along the way.
Yeah.
And stacking those lessons too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So the last one I'm going to throw at you, Kelley, I'm going to pause a little bit for this one because this is the good one. I got to warn you.
Okay. I'm ready.
All right. So the last one is legacy.
Ooh, that is a good one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Legacy. Well, it's funny because my husband and I talk about what would we want someone to say at our funeral, reading the whole eulogy. And that's your legacy. So I want to make sure that I stand firm in my faith. I want people, when they see me, to see a light and not a darkness. So leaving a legacy, within your family is not something you want to mess around with. You always want to remember people are watching you. So what you do behind closed doors is different from what you do, but you want to be that same person. Be the same person behind closed doors that you are to others. That's going to be your legacy. So I hope that makes sense.
No, it makes lots of sense. I think it's truly reflective too, because it allows us to look within to win, if you will, but also reflect on what we want the end to be, what we want people to see from us on a day-to-day basis, because we don't get to that legacy if we don't live a legacy in our day-to-day actions.
Exactly. I agree.
Yeah. Well, in closing, I just want to say again, thanks so much for taking the time to interview with the Success Chronicles. And I'd love for you to have the opportunity to leave the audience with, where they can go follow you and check you out, show you some love, and get that book with all of the amazing things that you have going on.
Thank you. So I am on Instagram and I'm on Facebook. My name, Kelley Tyan. My website is also just my full name, KelleyTyan.com. They can reach me there. And I'm on LinkedIn. So all the things is just my name, Kelley Tyan. And I have new programs coming up. So if you're ready to get addicted to the climb, you can also find my book on Amazon too.
Awesome. Well, again, Kelley, thanks so much. And I wish you continued success on your journey.
Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it.
Yes. And thank you guys for checking out this episode. We'll see you next time. God bless.
God bless.
Go get it.